Hello, I am the maniacal Dr. Watson. Welcome back to the Shrouded Isle. Um, so I guess, okay, I'm gonna say something, and this isn't something I would normally talk about in any video, because I don't necessarily care about the numbers that I get on videos. But the only thing I will say is that, the first video I did of this didn't get... I don't think it's gotten any views at all, actually. At the current point in time. It could be different in the future. But I'm going to keep playing because I enjoy this game. It's a lot of fun. And I think I'm also going to do the longer video on it. I kind of liked it for this one. But what I will say is that I might try and actually get this one edited down so it's a little bit of a longer video, but I know that there's stuff that I could have edited out of the first one. I didn't because I didn't. I thought about doing it and it didn't end up doing. So I'm just gonna get that out of the way at the beginning of this video. Let's go ahead and go back to the Shrouded Isle. 495 years ago, our founders saw that humanity would perish, except the worthy. Our Lord will return in glory to reward the faithful. Yet there are sinners in our community. I don't like how fast this text goes, but... As the high priest, I must select a sinner to sacrifice every season. 5 years until Judgment Day. If we are free from sin, he will save us from this suffering. Okay, we again have a letter. Your Excellency, yesterday when I went to pull water from the well, my bucket came up with a skull-shaped leaf. I dare not leave my house until I receive your blessing, lest I risk Lord Chernobog's wrath. Mariah Cadwell. And we haven't investigated her at all, obviously, since we just started, but we could have... had a little bit of information. Last time we lost due to rebellion. And I think I went a little bit too hard. I should have gone with a safer route. So waited to do the second one and to actually do the guy that we had, and I think I would have been able to, so that was a little bit of a mistake on my part. So, currently Cadwell is neutral. House Cadwell can take care of this. We can offer our blessing, which will increase fervor, which we're low on currently, but we can avoid, possibly. Or encourage penitence. Remind Myra of the rituals of the repentance. Since we learned last time that it seems like it's hard to gain favor with the houses, and this will give us favor, this seems like it has the most worth. Oh god, it turns out recording for a while hurts your voice. Yeah, I think we go with that one. Oh. Okay. So, hidden cost. I think House Cadwell thanks you for your discretion, and eventually Myra overcomes their fears. Plus 10 penitence. Oh, that's not actually applying it. House Cadwell approval plus 20. So, interesting. 4 of those means plus 20. Oh. So they were stubborn, and now they're rumored to be gentle. We actually changed their vice. Yo, this went really well. Yo. Okay, that's interesting how that went. We don't have a goal currently. So I think it should be Let's see, obedience. If we're gonna use one of these, we're gonna use you. Ooh. Okay. He's bad at obedience, which means that this would be the least likely person we'd want to use. I think we see what this guy... We're gonna lose favor doing this, and this is actually gonna drop us to neutral. I don't... yeah. Man, this is hard to say. We have the pittance to be able to do this. So I think instead we're not going to end up using this guy, but I want to see how lacking in fervor they are. Yeah, we use this guy. We have the pittance to be able to lose. So currently, we also need to consider that we don't know who we're going to sacrifice currently. We don't have a goal in anybody to sacrifice, so we kind of need to just take a guess on who a current sinner is. So it seems like either of these could actually be a good choice for the responsibility. Since we know we're going to be losing out on penance, and since we know we can lose obedience, you're a penitent. Okay, you know what? I would like to know, okay, you're a good choice. We definitely won't be sacrificing them, though. Oh, we only have one. We only have one. We don't have anybody to sacrifice still, too. Let's see. We have two here. Interesting. Currently they're satisfied, so we have plenty of space to be able to explore what these people actually have. We have no... Lacking fervor. That's super not good. Okay, we're not going to have enough information to really help us here. I think. Let's see... Ooh. This house's responsibility is ignorance, and they know too much. That makes them a poor choice. The only issue, though, we're also lacking in fervor, which means that our only other option is two unknowns. Okay. We have ignorance to lose. Yes, from your side I'll more readily spot the evildoers. And I think this is going to end up being... Danica Kegney, I think, is who we're going to end up sacrificing. Although, okay. Hold up. Only complacent. Yeah, we need to find the sinners. Like, somebody cynical. Cynical? Go with that. Make this our sinner. I suspect Nita may be illiterate. Oh my god. Doesn't have much of an appetite. Make that who we sacrifice, because I think that's the worst we have. And we only have one here. You're gentle. Or that one. undisciplined. We have discipline, but that's what this house handles. How undisciplined are you two? Let's look at you. Gluttonous. That's not nearly enough. Yeah, we wouldn't want to choose you, though. You'd be a poor choice, because we're already so low on fervor. So I think we go here. The only one I think I'd want to adjust is this one, since we don't know... We don't know what we know. Right? So I think we go with this. It seems like a pretty... I mean, it's not... I don't really know, to be honest. Because the biggest issue we have is that currently we have no freaking clue who we're getting rid of. We can pick up to 3 advisors. So I'm gonna go a little bit crazy. Pick all 3. Yeah? Yeah, let's go a little bit crazy. A little bit of penitence. So apparently your virtue is... And that's a very poor sign. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, we don't need to do an inquiry on this one. -3. Okay, that went really well. We got an average outcome from there. Apparently, he's obedient. Yeah, we're not going to search there. Neutral, satisfy, neutral. Okay. So, let's do... If we do Cadwell, Kegney... Just do those 2, maybe? We can actually keep everybody pretty satisfied. That's gonna be a huge drop. For ignorance, though. So we're just gonna do you, I think. Yeah. Do that. Okay, I'm glad. Okay, I'm really glad I didn't do both in that case then. Begin inquiry. I mean, like, I knew that. Let's do this as well. So that way we know exactly what we're losing. Ah, just as good, but definitely you're a freaking artist. Yeah. Okay, it's a good thing we brought you that high, because we're about to drop the Cadwells. And we can't do them a second time. That would be a mistake. So doing you 2 went pretty well. And I think we just do this, even though that's going to bring them down. Yeah. Okay, this first season went pretty alright. Next result, I'm not going to look into them so that way you can hold on to that. Yeah. Yeah. We almost got them to zealous. Unfortunately, we didn't do too great keeping these 2 satisfied, but... Season Indra's dear, a sacrifice must be made. The gathering convenes. Who will be the sacrifice this season? Hannah Cadwell. Yeah, the only... Oh, dang it. Okay. Major virtue. So actually, we would have been better off not knowing what their virtue was, but since they have a major vice... Oh, that just straight up fixes the ignorance. Yeah, we're gonna seriously lose out on them. Oh, interesting. Oh. Wait, what? -2. Are we not gonna have any... Oh. I didn't realize how that mechanic worked. We made them zealous. -30. Okay, they're only at -7 though. -2. Does that mean what I think it means? Night before the new season, whisper caresses your dreams. My faithful servant, I await your devotion. Encourage obedience. I didn't get to read that. The scholar, give him to me. Okay, so we're looking for people who know too much. We're not negative. Holy dang. The linguist, that is not the scholar. Scholar. So we're looking for people who know too much. I want to see something. If we go to Cadwell, we only have one. Yo, interesting. Okay, hopefully they are not harboring the one who knows too much. Let's find out something about you, unrepentant. That's not what we're looking for. We have 2 here. Let me see. In here's where... No? I thought there was a house that had a couple people who were... You're a linguist. Am I going nuts? Was it this one? Apparently you're ignorant, so it can't be you. Oh, this is actually going to be hard because it's someone that we don't actually know. Okay. I think that might have been a mistake. It's the Effersons, but the maximum is 2. Gotcha. Let's sort of find out some additional information. Disobedient, that's not the thing we're looking for. Undisciplined. We're really low on a whole bunch of stuff, so we don't really have anything to spend. I'm still looking for somebody who knows too much. I want to kind of go all out, because the faster we can find what we're looking for, the better off we can be. I think we've spent... Yeah, we spent all of them and we have not found the scholar. You're obedient? Okay, let's go with you. And we're, in a way, sort of hoping that they're the one that we're going to get rid of. Let's see. Full of fervor. All the ones we have left are all full of fervor. So let's do one of, we do one of these 3, right? Hoping that they also have a vice. Let's do you. For the most at home behind the pulpit at your side. And we don't want to sacrifice anyone from Cadwell, so we can sort of focus on balancing out what we're losing in the other one. So, really, this one would be the safest, knowing that we're not going to sacrifice from the Cadwells. You guys handle fervor, so we definitely don't want to go with you. We have plenty of penitence to get rid of, So knowing that, and knowing that we also definitely won't be sacrificing from this house by the looks of it, we can go with either one of you. Let's go with you, one of the children from the house. And here, we want to encourage obedience. We should be pretty alright there. We could go with this guy, but that seems really dangerous to me. We could also go with somebody lacking fervor, which might actually end up balancing out the other one we're going with. So let's go with that. That seemed like a pretty good spread, and I don't think there's anybody I really want to mess with. No clue how this one's actually going to end up going. So I think we go with both of these, hoping that one of them is the thing we're going to root out. And since we're going here, and you're zealous and you're satisfied, I want to give one of the other houses a little bit of a chance to boost up a little bit. So in that case, we go here. Yeah, I think that's what we go with. Interesting. Oh, okay. This is the one that we actually knew about. I'm not going to look into either one of those. I'm mostly going for favor with that one. So did we find out that he's undisciplined? I think we found out that he's undisciplined. I'm not going to worry too much about how undisciplined he is, though. And we're going to look. We can do it one more time. That was lucky. Okay. He ruined. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, he ruined our ignorance, though. These two houses aren't particularly happy. So maybe we go with those two? We know we're going to end up losing fervor. We know we're going to end up losing penitence. We're going to end up losing a little bit of obedience. Not too much, I don't think. So yeah, I think this is actually going to... This is how we want to do this. Both of them are neutral. These guys are going to be pissed at us, though. But we'll gain ignorance back. And these two will actually be happy that we aren't sacrificing from them. Yeah, so the thing I'd rather be building up is, you know what? Okay, as crazy as it seems, I think that's how we go. So that didn't go out too well. And we lost quite a bit of fervor. Okay. Okay. And we lost a whole bunch of ignorance, but we gained a little bit of obedience. And that went back to being negative. So I think we go here and here. Yeah, we go with those two. Okay, I think this will end up going well. That seemed like quite a bit. Okay. And penitence is now super low. Okay. But we know who we're sacrificing. You have a clear goal on who we're sacrificing. Miko. Yep. Definitely. I don't know if being uncertain or not is good. Yeah. That's who we get rid of. Absolutely. That was super lucky that we actually managed to find them, though. That tends to be difficult. But we didn't get quite enough of ignorant. Well, we got enough, but not as much as I would have liked. The night before the new season, a whisper caresses your dreams. My most beloved, you struggle so pleasingly. Encourage ignorance, purify of mind and soul. The morbid one, give her to me. So we know it's a her. Okay. Yep. And we're also fewer and fewer confessions made. I must encourage penitence by the end of the season. And now we get contagions. Okay. Well. So we definitely lock them up. The morbid one. Fervor? So we're looking for somebody who lacks in fervor. We know we want to examine this person. Are you... It couldn't... It just couldn't have gone any better. Unfortunately... Oh, okay. We have a lot of obedience. Okay, we do not have to worry about obedience like in the bit. And we found out... Okay, interesting. We have a lot of room to mess around here. Undisciplined? We go with you. Either discipline or obedience for the two that we're okay with losing. Fervor. I'm looking. Here we go. Somebody who's ignorant. We find out what their negative is. Undisciplined. You're perfecto. Unless full of fervor. Nope. We go with you. Even though we don't gain the penitence. Which actually, in that case, we'd actually want to go with Sagan. Yeah, Sagan would actually be the better choice. Because that guarantees us a better outcome in penitence. In the Kegni estate, we have no inquiries. Because we use them on... Oh, yeah. So we're going to have to depend upon other houses to make up for that. Unrepentant, we can't go with you. We can't go with you. So we only have the two fervors. We already know that you're a -10. So we see what you can get. Actually, you're the better choice. So what's your bonus? Ignorant? We look at what you have. Undisciplined. Or disciplined, I mean. Nope, we don't need that. Yeah, you're the better choice. Absolutely. And for the house that handles discipline, we would really like somebody who is disciplined. If we look into you, ignorant, none of them are disciplined, so we can't do any better than that. We could technically lose it, but in this case I think we'd be losing too much. It's a balancing act. Who do we appoint in that case? You don't have any solid values. You're -10, but I think that would be too much of a mistake. We could go with one of these two that we don't know, but that seems like a risk. If we go... Really, well, technically if we go with either one, we're risking the other one going down. So I think we go with one of these, but we don't necessarily use them. Ignorance is the one that I think we're more worried about, so in that case we go with her. We have all the houses picked, and I think those were some pretty good choices, to be honest. Like, I don't know what more we could have done, so I think we go. So we have a we have a guaranteed sacrifice, which that is great. I just realized that I was so worried about... Oh, dang, okay. Go with you, and you? Or you? Hopefully that's not pittance on that one. Let's go with these three. Yeah, and try and build those up. We're going to end up losing quite a bit of obedience in all this. Next result. Okay, confiscate goods went well. We gained ignorance, and we lost a little bit of fervor. Okay, but we knew that. What happened? Oh, it's still negative. And we lost obedience. Yeah, we're gonna end up pissing off this house by a lot. Your Excellency, I must ask that you resign and allow Bella Efferson to take your place. Clearly, Bella speaks with the ringing silver trumpet that the Lord Chernobog's truth and justice. I look forward to your quick and hearty support, a concerned citizen. Try to identify the sender. House Kigning will enjoy leading. Oh. We could encourage obedience. We don't need obedience. So in both of these cases, we encourage obedience, but something else happens. Or we can... no-brainer. Absolutely no-brainer. We need to build up ignorance. So I think we effectively ignore this house. We have no way... We're going to piss off Kigney. But I think we just kind of have to. Go with these two. Yeah, go with those two. In that case, actually, I'm gonna find out their virtues since we have that. Okay, you're not really worth it. Okay. We've gone negative on fervor, and we're still not positive in ignorance. Ew, this could go really poorly. Yeah, we're gonna go fully negative on fervor, and I don't think we can bring ignorance high enough. Okay, so we brought fervor back up, but we're gonna lose it again. We lost a ton of obedience. Apparently we had a poor outcome on the discipline, so that's unfortunate, but... And we immediately go back negative. Let's see. Okay. We're really close on the ignorance, though. Ah, dang it. I just don't think we can bring it all the way up. Did we lose? I think it'll change because we found the morbid one. Like, this is absolutely who we sacrificed. They're going to be dissatisfied, but that's the right choice. Will it bring up ignorance? Or will it bring down how much we need to bring it up? House Kigney solemnly mourns. They're very disapproval, but everybody else is satisfied. Blackbourne is dissatisfied. Okay, the villagers praise Chernobog for ridding the community of blighted soul, fervor, and discipline. Night before the new season, whisper caresses your dreams. My most beloved, you struggle so pleasingly. Encourage fervor, burning flame of devotion. The teller of lies, give him to me. Okay, we made it to winter. The villagers are growing too curious about the outside world. I must render their ignorance by the end of the season. What? No, we don't. So, the liar is the non-penitent one. Apparently they're hallucinating. That brings ignorance down by 20, so we can purify her affliction. And we're looking for the unrepentant one. Apparently we got a letter. The Blackborn reports that an outsider has washed ashore. The villagers want to throw him back into the sea, but you wonder if his arrival is more than coincidence. We can encourage ignorance. Ignorance will suffer, but ask the Kigni. Ooh, both of them are dissatisfied. I think we just sacrificed a Kegni, which means that I think we're more likely... No, I think we just sacrificed the Blackborn. Yeah, I don't think that was super great. Who do we just sacrifice? I know we sacrificed the Morbid one. A Kegni, okay. Okay, so we're looking for somebody who's unrepentant. So we can effectively ignore him because we know that also said him? Yeah, okay, that could be worrying. It could be in the same house as who we just sacrificed. We're hoping it's not. We're going to begin inquiries on these two. Disobedient? And disobedient. Okay. We have a really good shape on who all is actually in that house. Undisciplined, penitent. So you're the only unrepentant one. But you're only stubborn. Ooh, this is not shaping out well. You're apparently unrepentant. Okay, we have two unrepentant ones. The swindler. But that's not who we're looking for. We're looking for the liar. And we found them. Okay. House Isfeka. Fervor. Ooh. Apparently, Chessa is acting strangely. We confine them to the vault. We know who we appoint as advisor. So we're purifying them. We will examine Chessa to find out what the strange behavior they're having is. We don't have many choices in this one. I think we need to find out what their vice is. Disobedient. We can lose that, though. So I think we go with you. We know what a lot of these people are lacking. I think this game might end up going well. So we can't go with anybody. In fact, we want to go with people who are full of fervor, obedience, or discipline. So either one of these is a pretty alright choice, to be honest. Or this one. We have 3 separate choices from this house. Okay. 4. It's not penitence, but I think we go with one of these 4. We don't know which one's good, so to be honest, I think we go with one of these 2. Let's go with Bella. The Blackborns. Wow, a lot of theirs just suck. We have, you know what? I want to know what all their vices. What the heck? All of their vices suck. We found the embezzler, a major vice. I think we go with them. I think we go with them. Ooh. You know what? Yeah, I think we go with them. We need fervor, though. We have one inquiry here. Find out what these two. We'll go with you because you're the most likely to know. They're both undisciplined. Okay, yeah, we go with you. We found somebody else who's acting strangely. Okay, that's very unfortunate because that means that we can't really make you an advisor. Yeah, we want to confine you. Oh man, that sucks. And we can't go with you. We don't know if we can go with this guy. We can't go with you. Could possibly go with you, because... yeah. I think that's like our best choice. Wow, that house kind of just sucks. We can begin the season, but... we want to examine. I think we're trying to cure this person. Oh, it can take multiple seasons. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Most of this is going pretty alright, though. We know this is who we're sacrificing. We don't know what their positive is, though. Okay, this season could not go super great, but I think this is who we go with. So first we try and build up fervor, and we didn't get enough. That sucks. We hope that this person also has fervor. Yeah, I think this is... we go with these three, maybe? Yep, I think this is who we go with. Apparently they're pitting it. Okay, that's not what we were hoping for, but it looks like he's pretty average overall. Full of fervor. Okay, this is the one that we knew for sure, and you're pretty average overall. Big yikes. Okay. Surprising we had an average outcome there. Oh man, Kegney's really unsatisfied with us. Okay. I think we go with these three. Yeah, we go like that. We hope he does well with the fervor, because this is the only way I think we're going to be able to build it up. We don't necessarily have to worry about it too much, because we know we're going to be able to bring it down. And apparently he is ignorant, so he did not really help with the fervor, but we did have an average outcome here. He's extremely unrepentant, which we already knew. He is the liar after all. Okay. Pittance has got all the way down. We don't actually need to bring this one all the way up, though, because we know who we're sacrificing. They are satisfied, and actually they were highly satisfied, which means I think in this case we go here and here. Oh, you're also full of fervor. I didn't realize that. Yeah, we go with those two. That's... what? Oh, the first one who's disobedient. Gotcha. We already knew that. Oh, you're also disobedient, though. You're not going to be able to bring it up. We're going to have to deal with obedience in the next season. Okay. Seems like you're really disobedient, actually. They're already dissatisfied with us. I'm not going to push it. They came up to neutral, which is good. We're going to end up losing out on this, so that's a bad spread, but... we found the liar. This is absolutely who we get rid of. Pittance is going to shoot up. They have an uncertain virtue, so we know we're going to lose a little bit of ignorance, but honestly, that's how it goes. Absolutely. This game has been going really well. Smooth. We sacrificed the life of Carol in the name of Chernobog and the good of our people. Our condolences to House Esfeka. Just sacrificed? They solemnly mourn him. We lost 30 approval. The other houses gained 5. These came up to neutral. That's surprising. Ooh, okay. And for the new season, a whisper caresses your dream. My most beloved, you struggle so pleasingly. Encourage penitence, deserve suffering for mortal sins. The rebellious one, give her to me. Okay, we're looking for the rebellious one. I'm gonna stroke there. Nope, that's not right. Managed to make them penitent, delusional, and megalomaniac. Complacent, gluttonous. Okay, so we can release. We can finally release Danica. Yeah, we purify these 2 afflictions. Oh boy. Dang. Your Excellency, my mother does not abide by the rules of the church. I see her writing letters to someone she calls Uncle, who does not live here. Is that possible? Perhaps she has gone mad. Please help. Daughter of Neg. So either House Blackburn will not like this, or House Blackburn will like this. Publicly reward the child for loyalty. We reward them. Courage, penitence, find the rebellious one, and I believe it was a him. So rebellious is obedient. So we're looking for somebody who's disobedient. Let's see here. Impulsive, not disobedient, however. Okay. The Effersons. They have 3 disobedient people. Okay, we just start going one by one. Kleptomaniac. Impulsive. Okay, we go with this one. And hope that they're the one. Let's continue down the line. You're currently locked up. Undisciplined. Are you disobedient? Undisciplined. Okay. Not what we're looking for, though. It's not there. Disobedient, but you're also acting strangely. Okay, we need to know. We actually need to know before locking this person up whether or not they are rebellious. They are cynical. We have an open vault. We lock them up. Open vault, lock them up. That's how it works. Courage, ignorance. You're a linguist. We don't want you. But we don't want somebody who's unrepentant. So actually, we end up making you the advisor because you might actually be the best choice. Go back to the tower. We examine. Ooh. Lacking fervor. We have fervor. So you're the one. How lacking in fervor are you? You're only lazy. Okay, interesting problem. Nope, you're still actually the best choice. This one might actually be... I think we have found them with our detective eye. Or not. So you're disobedient. Impulsive. Yeah, we know who it is. Didn't it say him, though? Maybe it said her. Maybe it doesn't know. Chernobog doesn't know. Yeah, we appoint you as the advisor. You're almost guaranteed to be our sacrifice. Well, this is an interesting conundrum. We need to bring up penitence and obedience. We're gonna end up bringing up obedience anyway, so actually we just need to bring up penitence, but we don't because that one's gonna end up dropping. Huh. This house handles disciplined. So we really wouldn't want somebody who's undisciplined. We have fervor to lose, so I think we go with Zoya in this case. And we're kind of just free to pick somebody here. This house handles obedience, so we wouldn't want to go with somebody who's disobedient. But you're unrepentant, which means that we also don't want to go with you. We have fervor to burn. More so than we do this, so we pick Nikolai. Yeah, we pick Nikolai. Wow, this has gone, like, surprisingly efficient. Okay. So we go with you to confirm what your sin is, and to make them zealous. We go with you to try and bring up obedience. We know we're going to end up losing a little bit of fervor, and I think this is what we go in this first one. They become dissatisfied. That's, I think it's just going to have to, that's just is going to have to be how the cookie crumbles. They had an unknown virtue, and hey, look at that. They're the rebellious one. Might have caused a conundrum, though. And they're acting strangely. Okay. They investigate heresy, which brings up obedience slightly. We actually need to force obedience up. More, Matron Kegney reports that a slew of massive black creatures washed ashore and soon died. They are rubbery to the touch and smell of salted fish, especially their wide, fibrous mouths. We can either encourage ignorance or encourage further. Neither one of these. So we can either push them back into the ocean where they belong, or we shall host a shoreside feast. Bring your knives. I think push them back into the ocean and encourage ignorance, because I don't think that's been called for yet. So we go with you. Can we go with you? Nope. Not really a great choice here. Go with you, maybe. They'd have an unknown effect. I think we try this. They're disciplined. Okay, that was actually surprisingly good. Even if it's not that much, that's fine. And we know we're not going to have to deal with this next time. Did we lose still? Because I did that? Oh no, you're disciplined, not obedient. We have to do this. We have to do that, or else we lose. We're gonna tank in fervor. So that's something we're gonna have to deal with the next time. Next season. But we have to do this because that's the only way we can continue. Oh, dang. Fervor went way, way too low. Kegneys are extremely dissatisfied. Fortunately, they're not, because we're having to sacrifice one of theirs. Everyone else is neutral, though. We have to protect the village. A choice must be made. That's extremely easy, though. Major vice. And because they're acting strangely... Oh. They will be outraged since Hetty could be purified of her illness. But they got the major vice. They're a sinner. They're a cancerous sore upon this small society. They must be sacrificed to Chernobog. Through sacrifice thy will be done. Unjust sacrifice. They consider this unjust. The end is nigh. The village has repeatedly failed to demonstrate fervor. What? No, they... What? The village rejects fervor. Your dreams cease, but your sleep is unrestful. You grow more and more lethargic until you do not wake up at all. It can't go to 0 either? Oh. I don't even know what we could have done there. Dang. We sacrificed a year and a season. We sacrificed we sacrificed 5 villagers and we found 5 major sinners. The house with the most sacrifice was Cadwell. We discovered 26 out of 60 traits. No villagers were awoken. Don't quite... Oh, I do know how to do that. We still have not unlocked any of the endings. That was a good... I mean, that... We did lose, but that was still a good run. Dang, I didn't know it couldn't go all the way down to 0, too. That makes this difficult. Like, I know this is a difficult game. I didn't know it was quite that difficult, but, yeah, that's another run at Shrouded Isle. If you enjoyed the video and would like to see more, subscribe. And like it if you thought it was good. I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.